Hello and welcome back. Right, there is a small fertilizing contract which, as it happens, is just on the way down the road, so it seems silly not for me to take it. Let's get going. This is... yeah, we shall see if we can make this to go round and round, because we know from the trouble we were having last time how bad this can be. We want to soon be switching to doing more work for ourselves though than contracts, so this is should be an easy contract to do, to be honest, and it's not a massive field. We've done field 20 before. I'm sure it is on this road. Let me just have a check. I'm sure it's on this road. Have a look. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we have done that one before as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're good. I don't know if there was a sneaky way to this. Should be coming into view any second. I think it is that. Yeah, the one that's set back slightly, isn't it? I think. We shall see. Patience. Yeah. Left down here and go immediately through the... I remember this one. This is the one where I went right the way down the road. Let's indicate left in a minute. So the car's behind, no. Yes, that gateway there is, you need to go through that one to get to it. It is the far field. It's a good shaped field as well, so it's just got narrows on. Okay. That was course generation 20, and I should say 4. Should work. Go. Should. Oh, didn't mean to do that. To be honest, that shouldn't take very long at all to do. But time is ticking. Right. Let's pop, and we will... Now we do need to be scanning our fields, but everything's growing, so as of right now, let's go and finish off the ploughing we were doing on that long strip on the other side of the road while that's doing. And also, then we'll... say we have really got to start to... My normal style of farming is a very, very rare... Well, in fact, contracts don't normally appear on my radar at all. I usually just work on my farm. But of course, we haven't really got enough of a farm and haven't started with a farm to begin with enough that we can do something like that. So, which is why, obviously, this is completely different for me as well. Well, yeah, I can see those poking through. Yeah, I think we did this one, didn't we? That's all done. Still, there's a bit of there to top up. I noticed that in editing, just these side bits that haven't quite been done, but let's go and do the ploughing across the road first, and then we'll worry about planting. But you can see the plough ahead. We did a couple of strips on this left hand side and one strip to mark on the right hand side, and if I remember rightly, this is ever such a long strip as well. I noted that in when I spoke. Now then, I think it's there. Yes, it is. I see it. Okay. Let's go down this, because we've only got one on this. Let's have to allow create fields. Keep an eye on my wheel. If you keep it in the rut, it's about right. As if, of course, the line stays exactly in the same place all the time. Get to the end, I'm going to have a quick look on the map to see if we can see how the Fendt GT is doing, if it's doing the snake. Oh, talking of that, there we go. Okay, brilliant. Losing all sense of direction. Oh no, it should be, that's right. This corner. Oh, that was weird. I really did lose all sense of direction with that. Now then. Oh, we like. Aha! That used proper fertilizer. As in, like, literally proper amount. That's good. Right, so contract complete, collect. Oh, let's see if there are any new contracts. Yep, 69,000. As nice as the money is, that's going to be. Yeah, we've not got a baler. We've gone for loose, so I'm not gonna go against that, and she'll should park this down here, because I would like to retrieve that lot in a little while. Let's just go back to our what I would like to do is put the front loader back onto the Fendt GT and get that scanning our fields, because as I say, it's more about, I would like to spend more time on hours, and there's no contracts now, so even though we can't, I suppose there is a bit of grass work we could do. I suppose we could send the Fendt GT on those grass fields, but I think I'd sooner get the fields planted. We've got to have a plan of attack, so I think we'll definitely do that. tyre down. Oh. Got a bit in. Sorry, I always go very quiet when I'm concentrating intently. I'm trying to keep my focus entirely on that wheel. So we don't get any weird lines. I've no doubt we will do, as we noticed on the last one that I planted across the road. There were a couple of strange sections where you can see when you planted that you obviously didn't quite plough it right. Little tiny lines that are left, so I'm sure there's going to be the odd patch of that, but to be honest, it's a very narrow plough. So normally, if money was not a problem, obviously I would buy a bigger plough, but we've got to make do with what we've got. Any starting farmer has got the same problem where we've got a piece of equipment. It's not ideal, but it's what we've got and it's what we're going to use until such time as we do start to get some money in, and then we can invest in equipment and replace smaller for larger. But for now, it's hard work and the equipment that we've got, and improvisation, wits. That's what it is. Our wits versus the map and the game. Can we be successful? Oh, I know when I get to there that we're not too far off the end. A smaller patch left. Oh, I'm wandering. Concentrate. Nearly there. Nearly there. Oh, that was a bad line, I saw that. Let's give myself a little bit more of a... because that was a little bit too close for comfort, to be honest. If we give ourselves another run this away. Yeah, thought I was going to do that, hit the barrier. Oh, in fact I shouldn't have done that, should I? That was way more to the right than I needed to be. Right, let's put my wheel on that point. Let's get going. Next episode I want to concentrate on the grass that we've got and clearing some of those trees on those fields that we already own to make our grass fields better. Unless we do get time in this episode, but to be honest, I doubt we will. It's surprising now, 45 minutes flies by, which is my timed sessions. Not that I'm always able to stick to that, but I would like to. I think sowing these and also scanning them is what I really would like to do. So really, obviously this is about seasons in harmony with precision farming, even though I know this is extreme, but it still is, that is my main focus. So to do that we need to be scanning the fields that we've done, so that is my main task. And obviously some of my fields I've now started to poke through, so need to be using the Fendt GT for that, so need to be getting the front loader and the scanner on the front of that one. Nearly there. You can see the forest on the map on the left. Fast approaching. Let's do the same down here. Let's give myself another... Oh, gonna bash into the side of the map if I'm not careful. Okay then. Ooh. Not many runs left. It's getting narrower. Should say about there. Concentrate. Sorry, I'm a little quieter than I normally. This really is taking most of my concentration. So it's hard for me to concentrate on talking. Should be alright once I've got this very intense bit of ploughing done. I can concentrate a bit better. Might set a courseplay worker on the seeding bit, with this being such a long section, then I'm a bit free to talk and direct. That's what I usually do. I must admit, I could have set a courseplay, but I do like to get my hand in. I don't like to give it all to the workers. So, plus if I'd half done this, it would have been a bit of a weird course. So, still a fair way. Now when I see that, I know I'm getting close. Nearly just the last little section before the road. Then I like it when the distance is getting less and less. You can see the other side now. Two more, maybe? Might be three. It's hard to say. It's not a lot though. It's definitely the end is in sight. Ooh, maybe two. At this end anyway, it's weird sometimes how the gap's different at different... Oh wow, actually. At that side, that's almost done it. Still will be two though. I think there's going to be bits where it's not quite right. Yeah, it is more of a gap on the other side, but it's nice to know that there should be one more run up. Excellent. That's wider there. You see that. It's weird, it is definitely wider this section. It's definitely more of a gap, so I suppose that's what you get when you're doing it manually, to be honest. It's not quite perfect, is it? I'm still quite happy. Oh, wow, definitely wider this end by a lot. Yeah, it'd be perfect if we can start this sowing, and then we can, as in with a worker, then we can actually go and use the Fent GT manually, and we'll mark the fields, or at least set it going. Might actually do this even here with one. Actually, it's not far off. There's bits that are not quite right yet. Bits that are a little bit wider. Right, this is where it goes narrow. So what I'm going to do is, I can see there's a line there. We'll do a bit of tidying up, and then we'll go back down and finish that little line. Yeah, you can see there's the odd little line, but that's quite a big, pronounced one. Yeah, let's just get that one done. That'd be where it would go weird if you tried to plant it, because it's not actually properly done. There's that weird line. So let's just do that, and then we've got a finished field. So I know there's bits and bobs. I can see the little tiny lines here and there, but it's there we go. Oh, got a patch there. Around, I can see tiny patches here and there. Tiny patch there. There. Patch there on the road that we're on. There we go, I see it. I see it coming up where we've got to. Not bad. I've seen worse. There's the odd little lines here and there where it's not going to quite so perfectly, but it's still not bad. It is just the odd little line. For the main, the field is quite good. Yeah, a bit of a patch there. Well, switch create fields off. Drop this off at the side. For now, let's go and grab the sower, and let's go and fill that as well. Let's go take that. didn't I? I did, didn't I? Yeah, it is wheat. I thought so. I'm sure. I thought I had. Right, let's get that lot on. Let's fill the. We'll quickly run up to the shop, get these filled all the way to the top so that we've got full amount. Because that's quite a strip, that is, to actually plant. We'll keep it on wheat. And we'll just manually do these patches on the left here, just that bit there and that bit just a bit further down. Oh, I've not got the adapter on, have I? Left it on the crop sensor, which is not far away. It's only up there by the where we started, so let's go grab the shall we get the one, there's one over the actually, yeah, thinking about it, I know how we'll do this. It's made up like I'm indecisive, and I am to a degree, but it's more about not wasting time very much. Right, now, if I remember rightly, I can actually lift that legitimately. It actually is. Should be able to put that in that box. Lovely. At least we've got it then with us, and then we'll go get the one that's on the side of the road, just down from the shop. I'm sure there's an adapter there. That's how we put the Fendt GT over there, isn't it? We'll fill this, and then we'll get this going down that big long strip. Really chuffed with this, with having these very poor farmers starting fields. It's a very nice touch from the richer farmers in the area to allow us little farmers a chance to start up. Right, I thought I'd seen an adapter. I need to manually turn that around because it's not sure I can get to it. It's gone too very low. Sometimes you can be lucky and you can flip it up, but it looks like it's almost sunk into the ground, to be honest. Oh, it's done that thing where it doesn't register. Yeah. You have to sort of run over it with the tractor to make it, it's almost forgotten it, the game has. You have to remind it that it's there. Ah. Whoa. Yeah, I'm sure you could see I was there. I'm just trying to, you know. Where there's a will, there's a way. Wow. Actually... Oh no, that's a smaller one, isn't it? I remember. But if I'm clever here, I could actually at least take that to the store, because it's got a front 3 points on it. So if I'm lucky, should be able to just put the Vent GT on follow me, and we can both be going down to the store. That's the one advantage to this over the Fendt GT. This is a little bit heavier and more... It means it's less versatile. As I said, the Fendt GT's got strengths and weaknesses, and one of its strengths is its versatility, but its weakness is its weight. It's got very little mass. Right. Smashing. Thank you very much for your help, young man. Let's see if we can... put that back on. Gonna need that. I did hope it might separate in the time between. Ah, that's it. Gotcha. It says still being. Let's try and slip to the right. I should get away with it then. Wow. Come on, let go. It's tenacious. I'll give it that. Right, there we go. Now, funnily enough, it's that we want, so we should leave this so it's actually finally separated. Put that there. We shall stick that on. And the crop sensor has an adapter on it, so I'll go and grab that. Oh, making the same mistake this time that I made when I was doing the mowers, in so much as I need to readapt this. Oh, do you know, sometimes. Seriously. Customize. Yes. Okay. Now this time that should actually work. I still can't believe what I did in editing. I actually came round and I got sidetracked and repaired it. I'm trying to think actually, should I use that one? Because at least that way I actually do everything. So then that's ready. We should leave that in readiness. No, we shall use the caster, thinking about it. The caster's got more. So we need. Let's move that to the side there. Stick that. Whoa, not on the plants though. I don't think they'd appreciate that somehow. Let's grab that. And stick that right next to that. Why is that? Ah, it's not responding because I haven't got the right tools. That's better. Now I'm sure if you hover over that... No, it doesn't register. You have to be sneaky when filling these transport, but I think I've shown you in other ones, so I'm going over old stuff again. So let's fill that with seeds. And then we fill the oh, is the back box full then? Oh, maybe it is. No, it can't because it's 3,000. Ah, there we go, refill transporter. I'm gonna say. Lovely. Right, that's not quite, but it's near us, damn it. Right, let's get this going with a worker. Should have enough seed there, somewhat. Field. And if I remember right, this is really quite nasty ruts in that. Now when I owned it, I actually levelled that because it used to drive me crazy. Right. I'm going to do this section myself, this end. It's still on wheat, isn't it? Yes, it is. So there's a bit of a buffer. Oh. Now this won't. That's why I usually do this manually, isn't it? I don't think Courseway is going to detect the calculate current field edge. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. It goes right the way down there, doesn't it? It doesn't detect it right. So let's do start course recording. We'll leave the end bit. Oh, why is that? It was on that bit where it locks. Right, so then let's start course recording. Need to be on the edge. Really on the very edge, to be wasting all of our work we've done. Manually do this. We should give it a number like 5A or something like that, so that we know it's that one. It's near to field 5. Need to concentrate intently. Sorry for my intense concentration again. Once they've done this though, I can set the work again. I'd forgotten it doesn't register as a field, so with Courseway I've got to literally map it manually the old-fashioned way. But once we've done, we shall have gained this for all of the implements we need, so it's worthwhile. One little effort and then that's it. All implements can be taken from this. Then we need to do this here, where our line is. We want to go in. Wow, you can see now why it wandered in places, because we've got a really generous side on this bit, but not so generous down the other end. So the field actually is wider, closer to the forest. Oh, and then it gets wider again towards the road. In the middle, there's a bit bit of a difference to the width of the field. Wow, that's weird. No, I'm going to regret that because I've actually missed that bit, which is annoying. And stop. Save as 5A field edge. So now we do a course generation. Based upon currently loaded course with I think we're going to have to class this as narrow field. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Let's see if it can actually manage it. Let's see if it can actually manage it, or whether it is going to go doolally. I think it should be in the middle-ish both sides, so it should be alright, but let's see. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my life. I think I should take over here. I don't quite think you've got the concept of what you're supposed to be doing. And the tractor's not even dodgy, so let's see if the normal worker can cope with this. Yeah. Oh, we're sowing. Speed 1. Right, okay, let's leave that worker and let's go to the Vent GT. Switch some lights on. Right, let's go and get that crop sensor. This is narrows fitted naturally, so this makes the perfect candidate for this type of work. Now then. Caught me unawares, that did. The fact it was getting too dark, I was that concentrating on. I want that field sown though, to be honest, so that they've got a chance to germinate by morning. Or that's what we've planted today. Is it there? Where is the crop sensor? I think it's... Let's go to this lot, but I think it's... Oh no, it could be here. I think it is actually thinking about it. On the plate. Let's get that ready to clack it. That should capture this. Yeah, that's accessible. That should be able to get that. Ah! I know what we need. We need a weight on the back. Okay. No, we can't get away with that. We need something of a significant weight. Ah. I know it's a significant weight. Because we're manually doing this, so it doesn't really matter. We stick that Whoa. Yeah, this is fun and games. We stick the milling machine on the back. That is considerably heavy. That's definitely a weight. That should work and level it out. Of course, our proper weight is at the farm. So when we reset it, that's the reset point. Yay. Oh. Let's have a look. Gravel. Yeah, that looks actually like it's doing that nicely. Switch that on. Now then. Surely not. Not in that time. Surely. Oh, you may have done. Oh, wow. You really have. Oh, smashing. Well, that was quicker than I expected. Amazing job. Oh, wow. That was an absolutely cracking job. Just literally run up, run down. Amazing. Right. If only my job in the Fendt GT was just as easy. Okay, let's get to our makeshift fields. See if this picks up sensor data on this type of homemade field. This is it is, yeah. Smashing. No, there was no reason why it shouldn't, but that doesn't mean to say that it would. It should be able to do this in 2 strips. Down and then up again, so we'll run all the way down and all the way up. Clearing across the road. We should top up our fuel while we're passing as well. It seems like a sensible thing to do. Oh, we didn't quite do that very well, did we? It was a bit patchy. Weeds sprayer. That's what we've not got. Yapo 2000. It's just excellent. Let's go back and we should finish this side. Almost does it in one pass, to be honest, looking at this. It's only a tiny bit we've missed on the left hand side. Now if this is 20 odd metres, our Lima cum thingy spreader's 18 metres, we could run just down the middle manually with both and have about a metre each side that's not done, and I could live with that for the fact that it would be terribly expedient to do it that way, and you can have just a tiny bit of the edge of the crop that's not quite as good as the rest, but again I can live with that. We will do this field as well at some point, which is because it's not going to pick up because it's just natural grass, but it will if we plough it. Which I may well do at some point to give us proper grass. Right, now if we just be clever and we just go all the way down from here across the road and right the way to the forest, we should be able to do this entire section all in 2 passes, 1 down and 1 back up, and then we should rest our weary head. never did do that. Of course I didn't. So I didn't have the front adapter and did it for the seeder. Thinking about it, in my defence, was a bit difficult. Oh, of course, the patch of grass got ploughed in and it's classed as fertilised, isn't it? Very nice. Natural. That is quite amazing when you consider, though, that is true to life. The science behind it is actually real. Wow. This is a nice long patch. When you consider all of this free land, though, it does seriously amount to quite not a large field, but certainly a medium-sized field, which is amazing when you consider that literally this area has been so kind as to provide such a wondrous resource for us farmers who are less fortunate than those who are doing well. It's a nice starting resource for us to get on our feet, which is quite amazing. Ooh, we didn't quite do that well. Oh well. If I manually think about it, still scan okay though. Well, from the sowing I can see that my ploughing was better than I thought. I haven't seen many lines. This is what usually shows it up, is when you get those weird little blobs. Not many. Not seen any so far, which is, I'm quite chuffed about that. So that work that we did was warranted, filling in those lines. Sure, there's the odd one, the odd blemish here and there, but not many. In fact, so far I haven't seen any, which is quiet. It's very comforting to know you've done a good job, I always think. Oh wow, yeah, I haven't seen any so far, any little weird patches. Even that's not a bad thing, that's just where the worker was doing that weird. You see there, that's a blemish, that's one where I didn't quite plough it properly. And that bit there on the right, but there's that line, and there I didn't quite do that as well as I did that patch, so that's quite quietly comforting to know that all was done well. Yeah, tiny touch there. We should have to correct this, because I say there's a few little tiny bits and bobs. Now then, watch these rocks as we pass. Well, that's my timer up. A few minutes ago, so literally this will be perfect, because it's not only will we have scanned all of our fields, we will sleep the night and wake up the next morning, and what we'll do is concentrate on our fields tomorrow. We shall lime them and fertilise and also spray. And then I think I did the rest into that's it. Let's fold that up. funnily enough, where I did that patch of, that's quite flat. It wouldn't be a bad place for a decent shed once we've got the money for one. Mind you, yeah, no, still going to be working on this grass field. I always said that I was going to keep this one. And those two behind the shop that we're going to work on as well, we're going to be keeping those grass sections. Oh, wow. Okie dokie then. So, sleepy time. What time is it? It's nearly 8, so doing 8 till 8. Which is 12 hours. $57 property maintenance. What on earth? Oh, what, container and... Mind you, some pieces of equipment give you maintenance as well, don't they? So, right, okay, it's not like that's going to kill us. Right, and that is, let's just have a quick look at all of our data. So silty clay, yeah, but you can't, they've given us one of the worst soil types. So it's not the most productive, but, oh, that's not bad there, that patch there. Sandy. What's that? Oh, loam. Oh, wow, that's the best. So that strip there is all loam. So that is good. That entire section there from on both sides, that loam is the best, the most productive. So, yeah, there's this bit down here, the silty clay bit. This is all not so productive, but still not terrible. Wow, that's amazing, that is. Excellent. So, pH is, oh wow, strangely enough the pH isn't terrible. It is not so good on that, that needs a bit of work, and nitrogen is obviously awful apart from that one patch where we did the grass in, so that's quite nice to see that that actually worked. So then tomorrow, next session, we shall lime and fertilise our fields, and we should be, and also just check, I'm sure we haven't actually bought the spray unit, have we? No. Thinking about this, that probably is more important than anything else for once, being as I am very, very poor. I might actually do the second hand. I normally always go for the, because I usually go, oh, it's only 7,000, which normally that's 4,760. That'll do me nicely. And I do believe the other thing we need, while we've got some money, is a windrower. So let's buy what we need, and then we can start to go for our... Yeah. I've still got enough for seed or fertilizer. Looking at that, let's see if there's any decent contracts, fertilizer contracts come up overnight. Let's clear the contracts and let's look for new ones. No, all cultivating ones, so no, nothing for us. So we've got 4,000 for lime and fertilizer for doing our fields. Hopefully that's enough, and hopefully after that we'll actually get some... Well, that's true, I never checked to see if we'd got any signs of life on the... Yeah, they're all classed as wheat, but have they germinated? Oh, it looks like everything's germinated. Yes. Excellent. That is fantastic. Brilliant. Oh wow. That patch there is actually cultivated. So, of all the patches we could have done on the entire map, oh, and that patch, they're both cultivated, so you could have actually just run a seeder down all those blue ones because they're actually done, and that's ploughed, so you could have done that one as well. Oh well, never mind. It's a wonderful thing to know now. In fact, that wouldn't have been a bad thing to do because it's not that way far from the actual farm. Anyway, enough waffling. I think we've done quite well. Is that growing yet or what? You can't tell, can you, because it's natural grass. Right, anyway, with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching and coming on this journey with me. I hope you're going to continue on the journey. I think we're doing quite well. We've got quite a lot of equipment now. It's dribs and drabs. Oh, that reminds me. The grass that we blanketed. I think it's 2 days. Yeah, we should make that our last. Let's just think about that. The other tractor, isn't that over there? It is. Perfect. Let's just have a quick look at the biogas and see. I can't remember when I'm sure we've had 2 sleeps, so it's either later today. But that silage is ready. So that's some money, which is rare for us to earn some money off of our own handiwork. Hopefully a sign of things to come. Oops. I have to sneak to the left and past this equipment so we can chop those down. Let's have a look. This is the last bit of work we are going to do. 36%. No. So right, yeah, quite a bit. How much is there? Oh, it doesn't tell you, does it? Just not until it's unblanketed. I'm sure it was, yeah, about 88, nearly 100,000 litres, so brilliant. And that's where we're going to leave it. I am going to say thanks for watching and goodbye for now.